But hey everybody, it's SK again. I have given myself about a day or so to recover from the madness that was the last episode. I do now actually have, oh my god, like, the frame rate, please. But I do have Dark Knight unlocked, as you can see. I have literally not touched it since I got it unlocked because I still need to mentally recover from all of that. Like I said, I gave myself about a day, but then again, I've also been working pretty much that entire day. And I'm doing this video on about an hour of sleep and right before Samurai Jack comes on. So, the madness may yet continue, and if that is the case, you have my sincerest apologies also. Like, I've dropped my clipping plane, or I guess what is like the background resolution or whatever the hell you call that. Where is it? Like, I can drop it down to like there. And that does precisely poop all. So it looks like clipping plane does absolutely nothing at all. Animation frame rate. Is there something else I can do? Shadows off? Nope. Did shit. Window effects. Nope. Timer display, furniture collision, whoop-de-doo. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna have some slow-ass frame rate in Relude Gardens because that's how pimp it is. So, what we're doing for today, guys? We are going to do LB1, or Genkai 1, which we gotta talk to Mott here. Well, well, you've come quite far, but you still got quite a long way to go. Do you know about the people here? Well, don't take this personally, but to them you're just a tiny little bug, and I'm the one who trains them. Yeah, you can call me a teacher. I'm sure you have ambitions of your own, right? You want to break the barriers within, you have to pass my test. What do you say? At once. Very good. Gather these. A piece of ancient papyrus, a clump of X-ray mold, and a chunk of bomb coal. Whoops, I'm smacking the crap out of my mic here. Truly a professional thing we got going on here at the SK headquarters. So yes, this is the quest. Straight up and to the point. Just collect 3 random items from 3 areas that, you know, up to level 50 you would be looking at quite frequently. Those 3 areas being Crawler's Nest, Garlish Citadel, and LDM Necropolis. Or LDM, is it LDM or LDM Necropolis? I've never been able to figure that out. I've been pronouncing so many things in this game wrong for so many years, but who cares? It's LDM Necropolis. Of the 3, LDM Necropolis is probably the one you see the least, because that place is the shithole to end all shitholes. Like, if you think Garlish Citadel is bad, or as I like to call it, Garbage Shitadel, LDM Necropolis is just, it's like garbage tier. It is absolutely god-awful. I hate it with every fiber of my being. And speaking of which, let me just go ahead and save myself some damn time and get that Atlas up, that Final Fantasy XI Atlas up, like, right now also. My eye drums, there we go. My eyeballs are kind of, you know, being seared from the back forward because of this lighting right here. But hey, that just goes to show you that it's, you know, accurate or something, because I know there's nothing quite as bright as sunlight at 8 o'clock in the morning when it's reflecting off of a really nice, highly shined linoleum floor as I'm walking to the front to open the door, and I'm just like, oh god, I feel like a vampire. Why? Because that's how I roll, that's why. So first on the list is whatever the fuck I'm running to right now. Port Juno leads to Saramaju Champlain or something. It's dinosaur town, okay? It's dinosaur country. We got T-Rex country out here. Saramouge Champagne. Sure, that sounds good. Ah, we're going to Garlish Citadel first. Alrighty, that sounds pretty cool. So off we go, shall we? Garlish Citadel is shit. It's not a pleasant place. I don't rather enjoy its existence. But them's the berries, and I think I might have a map. I know the place well enough to kind of get an idea of what the hell I need to do. Now, the thing about Garlish Citadel is that I didn't know until looking on the wiki that you can actually get key items instead of doing farming, because back in the day, this was basically just going in here and farming the living shit out of the requisite mobs to get this particular drop, and usually it was best if you actually got a whole group of people together to do that shenaniganry. which was fun in and of itself because guess what? That meant that you were now sharing the drops between all of those people. So if they got the, you basically had to rely upon, you know, the kindness of strangers, which helped with the community because if you were a total dickbag, people would remember you and you would get blacklisted very quickly, which in a game that relies entirely, and I do mean entirely, upon grouping, was an absolute death sentence for you. But it still sucked ass, man. It sucked so hard. That frame rate, though, I wanted to say that's slowdown, which I guess is the same thing as a frame rate dip. I mean, it's literally slowing down, so I guess that's the same. Like, again, I'm going on 1 hour of sleep between closing at, like, leaving work at 11 o'clock and then coming back and going back into work at 6:30. And I don't mean just getting up to go to work. I mean my ass was in the building at 6:30 in the morning. Which isn't that bad because that's actually happened to people in much worse increments, I guess, with much more commonality, so I can't really bitch. It's just the whole, like, coming home at 11 o'clock and then, you know, my dumbass having drank something with caffeine in it, not a coffee, but like a Coca-Cola or something like that because I was starving. And that does not help your sleep cycle any. So basically, I'm an idiot. This is my own fault, and I have literally zero reason to bitch. My sincerest apologies. And I'm running out of topics of conversation as I'm trying to run the garbage citadel here. By the way, this run sucks. Like, this run sucked so bad when, well, I mean, you had your Chocobo license by this point. So it wasn't necessarily that bad of a run, but it was a shitty run back, because even at, you know, the level you went to Careless Citadel was usually in, like, the mid-30s. It was, like, I think the level range was 32 to 36, if that's my, I recall correctly, and then the lower areas of Garlage, before, you know, it turned into, like, level 99 Camp Town, races sing that song, doo-dah, doo-dah. It was like in the upper 40s. It was like 48 to like 52-ish or something to that effect. I don't recall exactly, but I know that the upper levels were like 32 to 36. They also sucked. I dislike, well, maybe hate is a strong word. I strongly dislike this zone. It has a lot of, character. Let's just put it that way. It has a lot of character. And that character is an utter douche canoe. But that's why you guys watch me, I'm assuming, is for watching me get infuriated by said douche canoery. Canoery? Canoodlery? Okay. Alright, yeah, I definitely... Okay, where's my soda? Because I was so, maybe not out of it, but a little bit out of it today. I actually got myself some soda, which, bear in mind, I normally don't do. I got some just because I needed to freaking stay awake. One thing I will mention is that this area is still, you know, in the dark times of, soloing here, it's still a relatively active area. In fact, it goes from relatively active to very, very active. Oh no, motherfuckers, you better not leave me here to die. I will be the angriest camper. Did you just sleep me, bitch? Also, like, half a frame per second. Like 15 frames per second. Wow, okay. Okay. Okay, can I get a good angle here so I'm not moving in slow motion? Por favor. Because this is... Okay. What the hell? Okay. Config flipping plane 1. Did that do anything? That slowdown, though? Wow, okay. So, config flipping plane 0.5? That ain't doing it. That is not doing it. So what the hell is slowing me down like this? I'm getting... Look at this. That's not the way I want to turn. What the hell is it doing? Why is it rendering so slow? I'm trying to find an angle where maybe it will speed up some. Does anyone have any ideas as to why this is doing this? I get the feeling that maybe Careless Citadel is not the place to have this running. Because, sweet Jesus. Remember in the last episode I was having this problem with Gustaberg? It's like 10 times worse now. And I mean, I turned my clipping plane down to like literally nothing. I can't see anything. This is impressively bad. I also have no map here. Of course I don't have a map here. I already knew that. Okay, you need to like get up out of my Fruit Loops, please. Excuse me. Excuse me, Zaid. Your quest can like go fuck itself. Thank you. Have a good one. And let me wait for my oh, this is what happens, by the way, when the clipping plane is lowered, is that you just see darkness. I see only darkness before me, you know, hashtag Arthas and all that good stuff. So I need to head south. And I mean, as far as like the clipping plane, or like, now I'm going to actually start calling it the clipping plane. As far as like the, what the hell am I trying to say? Like the view distance and everything is concerned, they do a pretty good job of it, of at least masking it, so it becomes more aesthetic than something that is clearly not supposed to happen, sort of thing. The world just ends or some shit. Hi, Boar Beetle. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? How's it been? Great? Okay, fantastic. You're going to get a Raging Fist to the face. I hope everything goes well for you. Is it because I was also standing in front of, like, directly above those bad areas of badness? Is that what's going on here? I'm getting frame rate drops because of that? I do not know. But it bothers me just a smidge. Okay, so config clipping plane 1. And there it goes. Boom goes the frame rate. Hi, Wing Rats, how you doing? I know where I'm going, but at the same time, I've also completely forgotten where I'm going. So about the whole, like, I know this area well enough to know blah, 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 blah. Apparently, I'm full of shit, because I know that if you can see on the little mini-map, that little, like, squiggly-do thing directly to the right of me. This is also really cool looking in slow-mo, but, you know, it's in slow-mo. Maybe I should aim my camera up. There's gotta be something that I can do to speed this up, right? I mean, I know it's... Are you still attacking me? Oh, okay, Mr. Evacuee, sir. Where do you think you're going? Okay. This is going to become... Okay. Config. Clipping plane, footstep effects, frame rate divisor, aspect ratio, animation frame rate. Animation frame rate. Animation frame rate. Config animation frame rate 1? I don't know if that's doing anything, except making things look weirder. So truthfully, I don't notice anything. But, oh god, I almost fell to my death and everything down their aggros. Oh, that would be a nice freaking blast from the past. Nothing quite like getting myself killed by falling into the pit of despair down there. Okay. Config animation frame rate 0 while I wait for my team to catch up. Because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Hi, Bora Beetle, how you doing? But in the olden times, if you were, you know, this was like the place to go, 32 to 36. I mean, there were also other plenty of places to go, like your Hooter. I think you could do that to like 32 or 34-ish or so. But this was generally, and I mean, I think you could go to Sanctuary Zata as well, but that was such a bitch to get through, comparatively speaking, that most people just went here because it's like right outside of Juneau. But I think even now you can still go to 30 to 40. I think you can even go to 40 here without much issue. Why? Frame rate. Oh, my lordy Jesus. It's gotta be the effects, right? Global. It's gotta be global, right? Gameplay. Chat filters, that doesn't help me. Font colors, go F yourself. That does not help me. Log does not help me. It can't be shadows, right? I mean, is it shadows? Who knows? The shadow knows, but seriously, shadow, like, what the fuck are you doing to me here, bud? Oh, pouch of weighted stones. Get past the first banishing gate. Where pouch-weighted stones? Pouch-weighted stones. I completely forgot about you. I was so consumed by the frame ratey weirdness that I hadn't even thought about getting the pouch of weighted stones. By the way, that big-ass gate right there, before the pouch of weighted stones, which is the key item I'm attempting to get now, the pouch, you actually had to open this gate by having 4 people stand in front of that. Like, you see those 4 little weird structures, like 2 on either side? People had to stand on those. Those were actually, like, weighted levers. And you needed people to stand on those to actually get through that. There was, you know, before this key item, there was no way around it. So, basically, it was kind of a pain in the ass to complete this quest, which, again, it was basically required a group, just outright. But then again, you know, everything required a group. Just breathing required a group. The only thing that didn't require a group was crafting. And crafting in this game is about as monotonous as it gets. It's got to be an effect thing. It's got to be something to do with the effects. So, how do I shize them? Nelly, dude. How do you turn the effects down? I mean, I'm probably the one that says effects, right? All effects during battle. Okay, let's try that. Hey, Siege Bat, how you doing, my friend? How you doing, my homie? Let's turn off all effects during battle, huh? Remove on-screen battle effects as it continues to not remove on-screen battle effects. Okay. Alright. What do I know? I may actually have to turn the 60 FPS thing off, because I don't know what the hell is causing this. But this slowdown is... I don't want to say unbearable, because, hell, I've played games way worse than this. I played this game when it was, you know, on a computer powered by a freaking potato, so... And I mean, then, you know, with all of my wonderful settings, I still only got... Oh my god. Chug-a-lug-lug! Holy shizamanelli, what the hell? Okay, yeah, it's gotta turn off. It's gotta turn off, I'm sorry. Frame rate divisor 2. I'm sorry, guys, I gotta turn it back on to 30 frames per second. It's just, it's too... I don't know what's causing it, but there is some serious fucking slowdown going on right now. And I understand why. The game isn't very... The game was unoptimized even by, like, 2002 standards. And the game having to render all of that stuff every single frame instead of every other frame is causing it to... I don't know, like some sort of leakinessism sort of thing? Is that how that tends to work? That wasn't even a sentence, but I tried to make it one, I promise. I think the pouch of weighted stones are over this way. Pouch of weighted stones, yeah! That's not a warden. Where are my pouch of weighted stones, bitch? Fallen evacuee. Pootaboo. A pootaboo. I know that's not actually what it's called, but, you know, it's a pootaboo. Okay. So, they come from... On the first map, go down the stairs... Go straight at the 4-way intersection. Enter the first room on the right. Small rock near the next room. Oh, hey, cool. Random person. Thank you very much for enjoying the old school Final Fantasy XI stuff. I appreciate the YouTube comment. I promise I read them. You may not think that I do, but I promise I do. I also may not read them correctly, but I promise you I do as well. Okay. Where is my weighted stone? Where's my pouch of weighted stones? Is it in that, like, corner over there? I could have sworn it was somewhere farther into the Citadel than that. But what the fuck am I talking about? I've only done it once. Where are you, you scum mother... Why can't I find you? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna release you motherfuckers. Maybe I can't do it. Maybe I can't grab it when I'm in a group? Alright, the rest of my group is just kind of, you know, chilling. That's cool too. I'm targeting dead creature. That's the best sound ever, isn't it? Go to G8 on the first map, and then first room on the right. A small rock. First four-way intersection. Go straight to the first room on the right, which is this room. But this is not G8, is it? Please allow me. I just targeted you. Where are you? That's the pouch of weighted stones. Did I walk past it like 17 times? Yes, yes, I would like to pick up the pouch of weighted stones. Thank you, game. So what the hell is that thing that's in the corner, like, directly above me? With the little, like, Jesus cross thing going on. That's gotta be something, right? What the hell is that? I want to see the green things. Oh, that's down underneath the things. Okay, that's fine. I understand. I'm just dumb. It's cool. It's cool. Don't look at me like that. Shush. Shut your face. I'm doing the best I can with an hour of sleep, man. 1 hour. 1. 0, 1. There you go. 1 0 is something completely different than 1 0. I need more caffeine. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Onward! And also, if someone wants to leave in the comments as to why the fuck I was getting like half a frame per second when I'm trying to do the whole 60 frame per second thing, so that way I don't have to actually do work on my own and try to look that shit up online, I would be super appreciative. Also, if it's just one of those things where it's like certain zones are just going to shit all over your computer if it's at 60 FPS, a la Dark Souls, then that's fine. I'll just turn it back on to 30 FPS in this area. I'm not that damn attached to 60 FPS. I would rather, you know, actually play the game at full speed, because that was like playing the game in some sort of Max Payne slow mode shit. Which is cute and all, but it kind of gets old after a while. By the power of your weighted stones, heck. Okay, so I need to go... Garbage citadel. All the pieces can be attained on map 2 in Careless Citadel using Sneaven to avoid aggro from the monsters. Where is... This is LD Macropolis. I don't need you. Careless Citadel. Do you have things for me? Sarah McGew. Okay. So that takes you to A. On the second map. Where is the second... Okay. The second map. It's... We are located at G6 in the first room. On the right of the... Okay. What? The first... I'm reading this directly off of the wiki. The question marks are located at G6 in the first room on the right from the east, southeast H7 and I8. So G6, H7, I8. G6, H7, I8. Okie dokie then. Would I be clever or lucky enough to have anything that would allow me, sneak in invis? No? Alrighty, cool. Oh, hi, fallen soldiers. Lots of fallen mobs. How you doing today, good sir? Yeah, that's a lot of mobs, like, right there. How you doing? Well, if you want a challenge, here you fucking go. Let's go ahead and get them buffs going, because right now that's... So wait, is the Citadel Bat fighting me too? That's just uncalled for. Wait, do I have 2 Citadel Bats fighting me? When the fuck do you guys aggro? Can someone explain to me the meaning of this shenaniganry? Also, I'm gonna 2-hour, because I would rather not die. I would rather that not be the thing that happens to me at this given moment. So I'm going to beat the living shit out of every single one of you, and Kupipi, you, I swear to God, you better keep me alive. If you try to slow these assholes and get me killed, I am going to be very displeased. Okay, kill the Citadel Bat. Beat the living shit out of them, por favor, and thank you. I also love the fact that they're all pretty much out of mana at this point, just trying to, like, spam heal me. Because I have quite literally 4 mobs trying to kill me at the exact same time. It's the greatest goddamn thing in the history of all time, of any of the times. Any and all times. All of them. Get wrecked. I also love the fact that the, Excuse me? Really? You're gonna tell me to... Excuse me? Can we actually attack one of the fucking things attacking me, please? I have zero hearing capabilities? Apparently I do. I have zero healing capabilities, so y'all need to, like, you know, make that shit work, please. Did you just try to sleep me? Or did you just silence me? Aha! Guess how all that works when you have everything attacking me at once. Sleep does not work like that, fool. You're like that asshole in the group that actually breaks the CC constantly. Donglehorn, you need to, like, mark your mobs, you know what I mean? Or make a macro or something. Well, I definitely got a buffer now. And holy god, I'm getting TP out the wazoo. Alright, this is pretty cool. Is that a product of monkery goodness? Also, I need to drop these guys and bring them back to the effing sap because, in case you guys haven't noticed, this is Undead Town. Undeadburg, that's one of the places in Dark Souls, isn't it? I'm in Undeadburg right now, which means that anything and everything will aggro me if I have less than 75% health. And that is not a place I want to find myself in, because they will kill me. As noticed by the fact that that was actually quite a struggle, because all of my people are now... all of their magic is exhausted. So let's bring out the B team, while I wait for them to... I wouldn't necessarily say recoup, but, you know, their timer has to, I think, reach 0. I don't think it's been 5 seconds. It hasn't been 5 minutes since I've summoned them, so... You know, and here my dumbass was thinking, you know, I could probably... This seems relatively easy. It's just getting these things and these little key items and then turning it back in. This should be a really easy thing, right? Super easy. Just done in a flash. Right? Not so much. Okay, so I'm gonna run south. F this. I'm probably going to aggro because I'm half dead. And I'm in Zombie Town and they want to eat my brains. You know, all Jonathan Colton style. Are you? What the fuck are you? Okay, you're nothing scary. You're just a decent challenge. That's fine. From the name of it, I thought that Buddha here was a notorious monster. I'm getting my ass kicked by a ghost named Buddha. Is there something hilarious about this or horrible? I can't really tell. Also, yeah, it's gotta be a monkery thing that I'm getting this much TP, right? Let me, actually, since I'm here, let me check. Martial arts, hand-to-hand attacks, slight resistance against disease, subtle blow, double attacks is baller, max HP boost, and smite. So no, it's just gotta be double attack from warrior, yeah? Let's try, because I'm curious. Config, frame, rate, divisor. I can't spell divisor. 1. Okay. Yeah, it's still causing the same sort of, like, slow-mo Max Payne thing. So, frame, I can't spell frame. Rate, divisor, 2. Kind of makes me a little bit sad. I'm going to have to look that up later. A long goddamn walk. This zone's a lot bigger. Oh, goddamn, you are, like, aggressive. I never realized that. I thought you guys were not. Okay, don't aggro. Ah, shiza. All 3 at once, too. That's the best part. That's the best goddamn part about that. So, Carilla, if you could do me a favor and devil the fuck out of these guys, I would be, like, super jazzed. Because, I mean, they're all decent challenges and all. It's not like... I'm assuredly going to get my ass kicked, but I would rather it not be a thing if possible. So if you could up your game for half a second and pull all 3 of them, I would be super appreciative. I realize that in terms of your AI construct, you don't understand that something else exists if I'm not attacking it first, which is a limitation I can understand so you don't super exploit shit. But I would be super happy if you just, you know, fought the things that were in front of me. I'd be thrilled, man. But that's fine. I'll just, like, raging fist these guys to hell and back. Because that's the best thing ever. The more I'm doing this, the more I enjoy Monk. I like it. I mean, I remember playing Monk way back in the day. You know, and I'm talking back in, like, the 2004, 2005 era. But I played it as a sub-job primarily to warrior, because I was one of those idiots that at the time really wanted to be warrior monk, because that was just kind of like how I identified myself, and the whole like warriors need to be ninja subs because that's the only way that they can tank and that's the only way they can deal damage, and I was just like, fuck you, I'm a monk. But the additional, I guess, HP and attack and stuff like that they did was less useful than ninjas dual wielding and Uchisemi and all that good stuff, which is sad face inducing and all that, but you know, that's how metagames work in games. You know, the gaming community will kind of take a hard look at everything. The min-maxers will take a look at everything. They'll They'll break everything down into their smallest components and say, okay, A is better than B is better than C, unless D happens, in which C is better than everything. And at that point, it becomes rather cookie cutter, and it's a bit of a shame. But that's the way all games work. Literally all of them. You know, that's why speedrunning exists. Will I aggro? Yep, I will aggro. That is unfortunate. I don't know why I'm talking like whatever the hell his name is. Very nice, man. That guy. Whatever the hell his name is. Again, hour sleep, man. Words and names just don't... Did I just miss? Bitch! I'm quite perturbed by that. There's nothing behind me, right? That's Dark Colon? Okay, cool. Score. Now for a brief moment from our sponsors. Yum. That was delicious. Coca-Cola. Like, 2-hour-old Coca-Cola. Sparkling brown water. It's the best. To be fair, Coca-Cola that's been sitting for 2 hours is not necessarily bad, but when it's sitting... But, like, have you ever noticed that the difference between Coca-Cola in a can versus, like, a plastic or even glass bottle versus just an actual, like, glass or cup by itself? It tastes so different from one another. And, I mean, I guess versus fountain water as well. Or fountain water versus, you know, fountain soda as well. But have you ever noticed that there's such, like, a huge disparity and there's a huge difference? Where the hell am I going for this again? I could have just beaten the shit out of a bunch of bomb coals at this point. Past the first bandaging gate. Damn it. So, H7 and I8. I8 when the teacher faint. Okay, so oh, farfignigan. I'm still not even, like, anywhere near where I need to be. Poopy! Alright, bats, let's go. Also, I'm almost at my level cap. Just from fighting all these... Fuck. Could you not do that, bats? Okay, so... This might be the moment where I finally convince myself to go to that curio vendor in Port Sandoria. Did he just stop fucking time? Who did that? Who just did that most amazing spell in the history of forever? Because that is goddamn amazing. Was that Dark Colon? Hey, Dark Colon, you're going to be tanking the shit out of those guys. I hope you realize that. And I wish you all the best, my friend. Because that was pretty baller. You're probably going to die, but that was pretty baller. Do I have any other abilities? Holy shit, I got a bunch of... Chi Blast? Will that work? I mean, it did something. It wasn't very good, but it did something. Raging Fist the shit out of this good sir. Yeah, Dark Colon's dead. He's fucked. Please don't let this be how I die. Because the... No, fuck that. Okay. They're not aggroing to me, they're aggroing to him. Which means that Dark Colon has gotta die. Like that one song by the Dixie Chicks. You know, Earl's gotta die, but Dark Colon's gotta die instead. I mean, he pulled like 18 mobs. Like, what do you want me to do? I don't have Frost Nova. This ain't WoW. Ain't nothing I can do for you, bud, but I'll give you all the credit in the world. You were taking those hits like a champ, man. So wait, they're killing Kupipi. Why are they killing Kupipi and not Dark Colon? Are they killing Dark Colon? Do they even know what they want to fight right now? Or are these Citadel bats fighting me? Am I getting myself killed by letting them die? That is very much it. Oh god, these guys are level 51 to 55. Oh, this is gonna get real scary real quick. No. No, no, no. I have not aggroed from outside the fucking wall. Are you kidding me? Oh yeah. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. That's cool. Hey, look. A treasure casket. Lucid ether. That does not help me at all. I can't do anything because this guy's attacking me. Alright. Yeah, I'm dead. This is a good way to go. Yeah, this is a... Oh, this is a good welcome back to Final Fantasy XI. Note to self. Invis powders. Prism powders. Silent oils. You're not a goddamn red mage. As fun as it may be to think you can run your way through this, also, that man's face showed up on my screen for about half a second. If that shows up as my thumbnail, I am totally fucking doing it. I'm just letting you know now. Oh my god, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Garlage Citadel, people! Welcome to Garlage Citadel. Enjoy your stay. You know what? I may just save this for a day when I am actually, like, aware of my surroundings. If you enjoyed this, I'm glad someone got something out of it. So you can feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, you're welcome to subscribe. If you want to hit mail, sweet, groovy, go for it. And I'll see you guys next time when I'm hopefully somewhere in the neighborhood of awake. Peace out, my friends.